What's good, everybody? Donnie Chocolate here, the barbershop professor, coming at you one more again. Today we got to talk to you about your boy Ron DeSantis and his bill that he signed in Florida, his anti-abortion bill, or the bill that essentially puts a extreme burden of proof on individuals who may be pregnant due to assault or rape, right? Now, there's a couple. The big picture I want to get to is we know he's crazy. We know that law makes no sense. What I really want to get to is the lie of pro life and the lie of family values. Okay, so Ron DeSantis, you can start naming a whole bunch of them. Other conservatives of his ilk, they scream when it comes to abortion. They scream pro-life, 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 pro-life. I am not the first one to say this, and I need to reiterate the fact that they are pro-life when it comes to a fetus. When it comes to these children being taken care of, they could care less. Universal preschool, child tax credit, all the things that will help that child have a healthy life, all the systems and the changes to the systems that can be put in place, they are against. So we're going to be pro-life for the fetus, and we are not going to support that child when it's alive. All right? That is, it's one of my pet peeves, honestly and truly. Like, hey, if you don't believe in abortions or you want there to be less abortions or no abortions, what are you doing to support these kids after they're born? What are you doing to support, better yet, the families? There is no support of children without supporting their families, their parents, right? Those things go hand in hand. It is the most disingenuous thing for you to claim that you are pro-life and you do nothing for the people who are living on this earth every day. Now, I'm not saying one has to be the other. Not saying that that if you're pro-life that you can't be for figuring out adoption so kids can be safely adopted and into loving homes, or you can't you know educate people, educate young people, especially young people. I work with young people. They need to have these conversations about the decisions they may be making. And at the same time, I think it's totally wrong to demonize people who enter life situations that, for whatever reason, they're there, right? They're in that situation and they don't deserve shame. These kids that are being born don't deserve shame. They deserve to be loved, and that life is just as precious as any other life there is. Okay, um, let's go back to family values again. There is no support of the child without support of the family, right? There are so many systematic things that these politicians could do to support people who are already employed. Yet instead, right now, the federal government is looking to cut jobs, right? Cut jobs in order to fight inflation, as if that's the only means of fighting inflation. It's not. But this is the cold-blooded, calculated suffering that they are inducing purposefully to fight inflation. The jobs that are lost, the lack of concern for that is going to directly hit families, which then in turns directly hits children. Don't tell me you're pro family or your family values without actually creating or participating, or at least striving to achieve an environment in which Parents can more easily take care of children. Y'all feel crap? Don't come at me with that. Pro-life is a lie for most people. The vast majority of pro-lifers who are screaming pro-life are these people who are like pro-fetus and want nothing to do with the child or supporting the child. And these same family values people are the same people who are responsible / backing these laws and a justice system that has put black men and women in prisons, breaking home after home after home. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Donnie Chocolate here, Barbershop Professor. I'm out.